Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. There are 16 seats for the post of statistical officer in the agriculture department in the upcomings of the PPSC. That is a golden chance of getting that government job. I request all the students, you should work hard for getting that job. That is lecture number 28 of basic statistics course, and today that is part number 3 for the topic of regression and correlation. Before starting today's important lecture, I request everyone subscribe to my channel, like and share my channel, and click the bell icon for the notifications of the next videos. Let's start. Question number 1 is given that R12 is equal to 0.6, R13 is equal to 0.5 and R23 is equal to 0.8. The value of R12.3, we are to find the partial correlation coefficient. The formula is R12.3 is equal to R12 minus R13 multiplied by R23 divided by under the root 1 minus R square 13 into under the root 1 minus R square 23. That is the formula of the partial correlation coefficient. You will have to learn it. Now just substitute the values. R12 is given, that is 0.6 minus R13 is 0.5 into 0.8 divided by 1 minus the square of 0.5 is 0.25 into under the root 1 minus R square 23. Square of 0.8 is 0.64. That will be 0.6 minus 0.5 multiplied by 0.8 is 0.4 divided by that will be 0.75 into 0.36. 0.6 minus 0.4 is 0.2 divided by under root of 0.27, and that is 0.2 over 0.52. The last answer will be 0.38. That will be the correct option in the exam. Question number 2. In simple linear regression, which of the following statements indicates there is no linear relationship between the variables x and y? A part, coefficient of determination is -1, incorrect. B, sum of squares of error is 0, incorrect. C, coefficient of correlation is 0. Dear students, you should have a concept that when the correlation coefficient is 0, it means that there is not a linear relationship between x and y. A very important one. C is the correct option. Question number 3. The numerical value of the correlation coefficient in simple regression A is always smaller than the coefficient of determination. B is always larger than the coefficient of determination. C can be smaller or larger than the coefficient of determination. Please keep in mind the value, the numerical value of the correlation coefficient in the regression analysis can be larger or smaller than the coefficient of determination. C will be the correct option in the exam. Question number 4. Standard error of regression is also called A, standard error, incorrect. B, standard error of determination, incorrect. C, standard deviation, incorrect. D, standard error of estimate. That is the correct answer. Standard error of regression is also called standard error of estimate. It is also a standard deviation of the regression. It measures the dispersion of the observed values about the regression line. A very important concept. Question number 5. Which of the following is true about the standard error of estimate? A, it is based on squared vertical deviations between y and y bar. B, it is a measure of the accuracy of the prediction. C, it cannot be negative. D, all of these. Yes, all of these is the correct option. Question number 6. when all the actual values of y and the predicted values of y are equal, then the standard error of estimate will be A option 1, B -1, C 0, D 2. C will be the correct option. Standard error will be 0 when the true values of y are equal to the predicted values of y, then the standard error is equal to 0. Question number 8. If all the dots on a scatter diagram lie on a straight line, what is the standard error of estimate? A -1, B +1, C 0, D infinity. Dear students, when all the dots of the scatter diagram are lying on the regression line, it means there is no dispersion between the observed values about the regression line. It means standard error is 0 because there is no dispersion. C is the correct option. Question number 9. The standard error of estimate is given by, that is question number 9. Standard error of estimate is given by sum of squares of error over n-2 under the root, and that can also be written as summation e square over n-2, and you can write it summation y minus y cap whole square over n-2 under the root, and it can also be written as summation y square minus a summation y minus b summation xy over n-2. These 4 options can be true in the exam. A very important one. Question number 10. In regression, if the relationship between the dependent and independent variable is non-linear, a linear relationship between the variables can be achieved by, dear students, when you want to get the linear relationship between x and y, if there is a non-linear relationship, you will have to use rescaling, which is the transformation actually. Rescaling is the correct option. Rescaling means you will have to transform the data for getting the linear relationship between x and y, a very important one. Question number 11. Log transformation is used: A, when mean is proportional to variance, B, mean and standard deviation are inversely related, C, square of mean is proportional to standard deviation, D, mean is proportional to standard deviation. Log transformation is used when mean is proportional to standard deviation, a very important one. Question number 12. In regression analysis, a transformation is used when A, the correlation is near to 0, B, the confidence interval is wider than a prediction interval, C, 2 variables are not independent, D, the relationship between dependent and independent variable is not linear. As I discussed earlier, when you want to make the relationship between x and y linear, when there is non-linear relationship, you will have to use the transformation. It means D will be the correct option in the exam. Question number 13. If x bar is 5, y bar is 7, or xy is 0.4, sigma x is given, that is 2, sigma y is 3, then the regression equation y on x, it is our target. For getting y on x, first of all, you will have to calculate byx, and what is the formula? Byx is equal to r sigma y over sigma x. Just substitute the values. R is given, that is 0.4, multiply sigma y is given, that is 3 over, that is 2, and the answer will be 0.6. Now you will have to calculate A, intercept. A will be y bar minus bx bar. Y bar is given, that is 7, minus 0.6 into x bar is 5. It means A is equal to 7 minus 3. A will be equal to 4. The correct option will be 4 plus 0.6x. A plus bx, 4 plus 0.6x will be the correct option in the exam. Question number 14. which is the most appropriate test for testing the hypothesis that means of four normal populations with common unknown variances are equal. Dear students, whenever we want to test the means of more than two samples, when we want to test the means of more than two normal populations, we will have to use F test. ANOVA test will be the correct option in the exam. Question number 15. In simple regression model, the degree of freedom for regression is, we know the degree of freedom for regression is k minus 1. K is the number of parameters, and in simple regression model y cap is equal to a plus bx. There are two parameters a and b. It means 2 minus 1. 1 will be the correct option in the exam. Question number 16. If rho xy is equal to 0, the variables x and y are a independent, incorrect, b linearly related, incorrect, c dependent, incorrect, d not linearly related. That is the correct one. Dear students, a very important concept, correlation coefficient is used to determine the linear relationship between independent and dependent variable. When that is 0, it does not mean that there is no relationship between x and y. It means there is no linear relationship between x and y. It means D will be the correct option in the exam. Question number 17. If rho is equal to 1, the relation between two variables x and y is a y is proportional to x, incorrect, b y is inversely proportional to x, incorrect, c y is equal to x. Yes, when all the values of y are equal to all the values of x, it means rho is equal to 1. There is perfect positive correlation between x and y, a very important one. Now question number 18. If R12 is equal to 0.7, R13 is equal to 0.6, R23 is equal to 0.5, then multiple correlation coefficient you will have to calculate. The formula is under the root R square 12 plus R square 13 minus 2 R12 R23 R13 over 1 minus R square 23. Just substitute the values. 0.7, square of 0.7 is 0.49 plus square of 0.6 is 0.36 minus 2, 0.7 into 0.6 into 0.5 divided by 1 minus the square of 23, that is 0.25. When you will solve it, the answer will be 0.75. That will be the correct option in the exam. A very important question for all the multiple choice questions, for all the papers of statistics. Assalamu alaikum.